What's up everybody? Welcome to Fitness Friday episode 1. This is a little video series I thought I would start where every Friday I give you guys a fitness related video to get you geared up and motivated for the weekend to hopefully get yourselves in shape. So this week's episode is just going to be about getting in shape and how to stay in shape. So first, what does being in shape actually mean? It's a term that gets thrown around a lot. I want to be in shape. Oh, they look in shape. But what does being in shape actually mean? Does being in shape mean that you run a marathon twice a year? Does being in shape mean that you look like Michael Phelps? What does being in shape actually mean? For me, being in shape just means that you live a healthy lifestyle, you make healthy decisions, and you have no real health problems. So when I say no health problems, I mean health problems that you could avoid. So I'm by no means a medical professional. This is just my advice that I give to you guys on how to make healthy decisions and hopefully get yourself in a little bit better shape. So there's two things you really need to do to live a healthy lifestyle. One is to exercise regularly and get your body moving. And two is eat clean, good, healthy foods. So number one, we'll talk about exercising a little bit. Our bodies are made to move. The first humans that ever existed, they were hunters, they would run after their food, they would chase it down, they would be moving constantly. Eventually when they started settling, well then they became farmers, they'd be working out on the land all day, they'd be growing vegetables, raising cattle for food. And then further on, all the early jobs were moving jobs. People would constantly be moving. They'd be carpenters, they'd be blacksmiths, they'd be building. People have always been moving. And now, more in this day and age, there's a lot of sitting still. So the biggest thing in terms of exercise is to just try to move your body as much as possible. On a normal 24-hour day, if you're doing 1 hour of exercise, the 23 hours where you're not exercising, you burn more calories than that 1 hour of exercise. But to do that, you have to move a little bit throughout your day. So anytime your body's moving, no matter what you're doing, anytime you're moving, well, you're using energy, you're burning fuel. Just by breathing, by walking, anything where your body's moving, you're burning energy. So we want to try to amp that up as much as we can throughout the day. If you come to a decision where there's an escalator or a staircase, take the staircase. If you're taking the bus to school, maybe get off 2 stops early and walk the last few minutes. Go outside, mow the lawn, go for a bike ride. If you're watching TV or you're watching Netflix and you have a treadmill in the basement, just walk on the treadmill while you're watching some Netflix in the basement. Or if you have a stationary bike at home, just sit on it and pedal slowly while you're watching some TV. Now, moving your body throughout the day will only get you so far. It's a good start to being healthy, but you got to include regular exercise into your daily or every second day or every third day routine. What exercise works best? You guys can really choose anything you want. Any form of exercise where you're elevating your heart rate and getting your body really moving is gonna help you burn more calories and stay in better shape. So if you like to go for jogs, if you like to go for long bike rides, you like to go swimming, you like to work out at the gym, you like to lift weights, you like to do circuit training, you like to play tennis, you like to go play basketball with your friends, whatever it is, any exercise that you do is gonna be a huge benefit to your health. One thing I do notice is that a lot of people often get stuck in just doing one type of exercise. You know, they'll just jog. They'll jog 3 or 4 times a week and that's all they'll do. But it's important to also mix it up a little bit and try different things because your body will adapt and get better at the one thing you do and then eventually it becomes too easy. So you have to constantly change it up or mix in different types of exercise to keep your body guessing and keep it working hard. It's also very important to always include a little bit of strength training into whatever exercise program you're doing. The way I always like to explain it is if you have 2 cars sitting in the parking lot with the engine running and you have a Hummer and you have a little eco-friendly Prius, just idling in the parking lot, which one is gonna burn more fuel while it's sitting there? Obviously the Hummer. So the more you can include muscle mass and strength into your body, the more it'll just burn throughout the day by itself. So the second way you can help yourself stay in really good shape is by eating good, clean, healthy food. So I always like to say when eating that we eat because our body needs fuel and it needs nutrients. So when our body's craving that, we need to give it the best supply that we can to keep it running clean. So what does that mean? Well, it definitely means you need to eat a ton of vegetables because they're loaded with nutrients and are very, very good for you. If you can eat them raw or just steamed or boiled, that's even better. But any way of eating vegetables is very good because you're gonna get a lot of good nutrients in your body. You wanna always try and have a well-rounded diet so you're not just focusing on only eating carbs, so you're always eating pasta and you're always eating potatoes and you're always eating breads and you're never eating anything else, but you also don't wanna focus only on vegetables and eat only vegetables or eat only fruit or eat only meat. You always wanna have a well-rounded diet because each different food group will give you different things that your body needs. The best way for you guys to stick to a healthy eating program is to try and avoid as much processed food as you can. There's a few really easy ways that you can do this. Cut out soda altogether. Anytime you're craving a soda, just have a glass of water instead. So instead of having processed cheese, have actual real cheese. Instead of having processed meats with a bunch of additives added into it, try to have regular, good, clean meat from the grocery store or from your butcher. But the biggest way for you guys to really take steps towards being in better shape is to just change your lifestyle. Like I said, you need to move more, try to include regular amounts of exercise in your daily or second day or third day routine, and just try to eat the best, clean, nutrient-filled food. I know it might seem tough at first to try and change these things, but I'm telling you, when you start filling your body with the right kind of fuel, you're gonna feel the difference. So when talking about being in shape, you also have to think about what your end goal is. Does that mean you wanna run a marathon? Well, then you need to take the right steps towards getting that. Does that mean just losing a little bit of weight? Well, then you're gonna need to take the right step and achieve your goal. Everybody's goal when it comes to being in shape is a little bit different, and so everybody's day-to-day program and routine will be a little bit different as well. So lastly, the worst thing you can probably do when talking about being in shape is take things too far and go overboard. It's very easy to go in one direction or the other. It's very easy to become addicted to an unhealthy lifestyle, but it's also easy to become addicted to an overly healthy lifestyle. You shouldn't be depriving yourself of food because you're becoming too obsessed with how much food you're intaking or how much food you're burning. You shouldn't become obsessed with how much exercise you're doing because you're worried about burning an equivalent amount of food to what you put in. You should just try to make healthy choices and live a reasonably healthy lifestyle. So to sum it up, this weekend, go out and try to eat the healthiest food that you can, give your body the best fuel that it needs, and try to move and be as active as possible throughout the day, and throw in a little bit of exercise on top of that, and then add it into your daily routine. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like the idea of Fitness Fridays, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I hope everybody's having a really great day. Bye!